And Steve is back, and T-Rex is back, and we're ready to go out the door for weather and more. Go ahead, Steve. Boy, there's a lot to talk about. This morning it's 38 degrees. That's seasonable at just about 10 a.m. on a Thursday, December 12th. Thursday, barometer not that low, 29.95 and rising, but technically we are still in what I will classify as low barometer cold. That means instability. Instead of being on the warm side, we're on the cold side this morning, and there are your instability cumulus clouds this morning. There is a lot of snow happening off the Great Lakes. It's the fifth Thursday in a row with wind and snow. Not all in New England. The storm, going over here, I just saw a hawk or something fly down in there. There's the blue jay. Telling everybody about it. That's what happens. Blue jays notify the other birds. Little birds are afraid of blue jays, and blue jays are afraid of bigger birds. And TK is looking up at blue sky, and so we have subsidence right over southern New England right now. But here's the radar. There are bands of snow coming off of the Great Lakes and all the way into New England this morning. And those are some serious bands of snow. And you can see the webcam at Mount Mansfield. I looked at it at midnight last night, or before midnight, and it was snowing. So it did end up snowing in New England yesterday. That would be day 14 in a row. And now this morning it's still snowing, so it's day 15 in a row, New England snow. It has to do with the storm that's off to our north and the fetch of incredibly cold air from central Canada across the Great Lakes states. And this morning, rather unique, but this is what happens in extreme weather, simultaneous. Record warm in eastern Canada, record cold in central Canada, and even in Moosonee, Wisconsin this morning, it's 11 below zero. High pressure coming in with this record cold is going to crest right over New England this weekend, and there have been some tectonic shifts in the forecast headed toward Christmas regarding the possibility of a white Christmas. So much to talk about before we get there. All right, get some wind issues over here. There was record-setting weather yesterday in New England. What do you got over there, Steve? Matt Douglas published this special report from the Blue Hill Observatory this morning. Thank you, Matt, saying we didn't achieve the record high. That still stands at 63 from 1911, but we did get 62, so it was close. And we did not have the wind that was expected, only 64 miles per hour, only 64 miles per hour on Blue Hill. So the record is still 78 miles per hour from 1969. Is that right? I don't think I got that date right. But the rainfall was a record. So yesterday, 3.44 inches of rain on Blue Hill, daily record. It all happened pretty much. It started just before midnight the night before, and it ended just past midnight. So the storm total was a little more than 3.5 inches. So the guidance really did a good job on this. I'm talking about the GFS last week was talking about a strip of 4 to 5 inches of rain in southeastern New England. And if you look at the CocoRa's from this morning, you get a 5-inch plus, what was it, 507, I can't remember exactly, in Richmond, Rhode Island. So you see a whole bunch of 3 to 5s there from southeastern Connecticut across Rhode Island and into my neighborhood, right up here in Weymouth. It showed more than 3. So how much did I get? Now, I haven't emptied this rain gauge in a while. I missed that Monday night system, but it spilled over, and for every tenth that spills over, that's another inch. So 2, 3, wow, 4. So I've had more than 4 inches of rain here since I went up to Vermont. And I went up on Sunday, and I think it was Sunday night and Monday that we had probably close to a half inch. So I'm going to put this one, it looks like about 3.75. I'm going to have to go back and interpolate. But no drought for us here in Weymouth, Massachusetts anyway. And the CocoRa's also showed a pretty good amount of rain in the Boston area and points north, 2 to 3. And so, drought? What drought? And what's this green stuff in my garden? Well, that's celery. I just put it there because I didn't use it all, and I don't know, we'll just watch it and see how that evolves. How about the ice bucket? T-Rex, come on, this way. Let's go check the ice bucket. Yeah, right. There were a lot of icy roads this morning. The bucket has plenty of water to make ice over the next 10 days now. That's all the water that we've accumulated since Thanksgiving. I got to stick a ruler in there. Oh, yes, and I got a swimming pool over here. For some reason, stopped leaking. I don't get it. Swimming pool, yeah, it's my pool. That's right. So we'll turn that into a skating rink. If we get cold enough air, and is that going to happen? Josh in Montgomery this morning, Montgomery, Vermont.
That's my groomed ski trail. It was totally bare last night. It turned into a river. You can see the
Sorry,
rain
Josh.
in it.
He's got Nordic skiing on his property.
There's no more skiing.
And he
here.
relies on it to
3
make
days.
money to buy Christmas presents for the kids and stuff now.
Yeah, I don't
he's
know,
not going
2,
poor,
3
but
inches here,
he was in
maybe
such
4
great
below.
shape, so he's definitely
It's
feeling
really dense and cakey.
a bit of lament this morning, looking over
Still
towards Jay, where it
clouded.
did snow about 3 or 4 inches.
Right,
And I looked at the J cam, and the
It looks like
Bonaventure
a real
chair
heavy
is
wind.
scheduled to open for the season tomorrow. Yay! Finally. And the snow band's coming all the way across the Great Lakes. And how about those Great Lakes snow bands? They're setting up. I want to go back to that radar a little bit, show you the shape of them. The radar shows you can see the shape of the snow bands coming from northwest to southeast, upper left to lower right, across Lake Superior and Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. But then over Lake Ontario and Lake Erie, the snow bands are moving from southwest to northeast, from lower left to upper right. There's a little front in there, and that's helping accentuate the snow. And here's what it looked like. Kevin, a meteorologist near Buffalo, says, we're playing that game. Am I on the road? Can't even see the road driving. And then there are 2 follows. I get confused on X sometimes. Buffalo Snow King and Buffalo Weather. Are you guys friends with one another? Anyhow, I think it was Buffalo Weather. He just drives around all night looking at the snow, and he parks his car, and he gets out there and throws a snowball at the windshield. It's a bullseye at the same exact time of a lightning bolt behind him. See, a lot of meteorologists kind of ignore that whole thing about when thunder roars, go indoors, because we get so excited by the dynamic of Mother Nature. And that is certainly low barometer cold. This is the 3rd extreme, and I'm talking when it happens, feet of snow in a day, snow, lake effect snow band that's happening right now. And the Bills are away this weekend. Apparently, their Highmark Stadium has had 20 inches of snow this morning. Tom, you want to follow Tom on X also. All right, Tim, you're getting us kind of pumped, mentioning the possibility for a white Christmas and stuff. Should I just go to right to the Euro? I've already used up enough time here. Let's go to the Euro day by day. It's always a Thursday thing. Oh, wait, one more thing. This low, by the way, that was 1,003 millibars, 7 a.m. yesterday, kind of strung out several low pressure centers, the lowest one, coming across Virginia up into the Hudson River Valley. Well, 24 hours later, at 7 a.m. today, it's down to 979 millibars. So yes, it deepened to 24 millibars in 24 hours, and that is the criteria for bombogenesis, or as I like to call it, Bombo-G. We had frontogenesis, fronto-G, and Bombo-G in the last 24 hours. And again, it's a Thursday, 5th Thursday in a row. I've had something like this going on. So what about next Thursday? I'm trying to get out of the wind right now. I think I get the vortice on the backside of the tree. That did not work right. The Euro going forward. Come on, wind. Give me a break. Our low to the north is moving away. High pressure's coming in, and this is going to be record cold high. And the high, it's stable atmosphere, so your coldest air on Friday night and Saturday night is going to be in the valleys. And so it will be sunny and dry with convergence aloft, and that high gets to 1050 millibars. That's amazing. That's as strong as they come around New England. I will see if this actually verifies. So sub-zero if you have snow on the ground at your house by Saturday morning. And then Sunday, here comes a wave on the backside. We've been watching this for some time. A lot of action on the south sides of these strong highs, and that comes through. It's just a little bit of wintry mix here coming in Sunday night and Monday. Things are moving so fast. And then there is a low going north of us Tuesday with rain showers and a rain snow line way north. But this is a lot cooler looking rain than especially yesterday, and even from the guidance from guidance for the last several days. And then we're going to have to go out on Thursday. Stop it again. Oh my goodness, another Thursday situation. We have to hem and haw. Oh, 1,009 millibar low. That's nothing. Oh, wait. What's all that blue and purple? That's snow over your house, Steve Turnblum in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, telling me no white Christmas for you. I don't know how everyone not everyone, but a lot of people are already lamenting that it might not be a white Christmas. All right, so that's a shot over the bow with a potential rain or snow next Thursday or so. And because we're on this rhythm of Thursdays, you've got to believe, I believe, something's going to happen. Put it back into motion. Things are moving quickly here. Friday and another thing coming along. Saturday, oh my goodness, is that snow also? 990 something going south of us? Come on, you got to be kidding. I'm not kidding. That's what the Euro put out last night. So a lot more optimism towards a colder pattern. And then if we stop it now at 240 hours, now we're out to next weekend. And I always forget what day this is. 0Z, either Saturday or Sunday of next weekend. And there is an incredibly cold air mass forecast for eastern Canada with looks like snow showers near Cape Cod. But if we look at those blue numbers, the thickness numbers, I've been talking about how 510 is the Arctic air, and then once you get into 504, you're talking about record cold, and then once you get below 500 decameters, that's the thickness of the atmosphere. Cold air is very dense, so the lower those numbers get, the colder it gets, and now I see a 598, and let's see, 504, that goes 504, 498, and then 492, and then I think I saw a 486, and I get the chills just thinking about that. 486, that would be probably 30 or 40 degrees below zero north of New England 3 or 4 days before Christmas, with an active pattern and systems crossing the nation from west to east. It's never dull, is it? That gives us a lot to watch, but a lot more bullish. Now, I haven't even looked, but I'm going to show the coast-to-coast snow for North America. We are in week 8 of coast-to-coast, and they're lamenting out west that there's not enough snow. And in the east, we're not going to cry about that, are we? Anyone have any Christmas plans west? So look at the stripes of snow coming across New England by Christmas Day. And this doesn't even go out to Christmas because, you know, I stop at 240 hours because 10 days is enough in a forecast because you're only going to blow it after day 5 anyway. And sometimes you don't even get the next day. But anyhow, it's a lot different today than it was yesterday. And you come here and we show how it changes every single day. This is called the, what is it called? Reality YouTube of weather, forecasting, analysis, and forecasting how the forecast is going to change. And I think it's going to change a little less snowy than what we see this morning, but that is definitely reason for optimism. So if you're following along, I posted a little short video yesterday of my ride home from Vermont and then getting out into Boston and seeing the symphony that plays there. And I got a copyright on it. Now last year Raven flying below you. How cool is it when a bird flies below you? I don't know, maybe it's a crow. I just think when I see it like that, it looks like a raven to me. What do you think, Steve? You want me? Oh, and then he just caught, there's another one. Hear him? That's a raven. It was a deeper caw. I can't imitate it. And you can't hear it because I'm on a noise canceling mic. And right now I'm untangling Steve so he can go over to the bird feeder and watch the birds. He doesn't catch the birds. Once again, I want to make that clear. He doesn't catch the birds. You can see he's stalking. Oh, here it comes. They're coming. They're all coming. T-Rex, come here. The ravens are talking to you. Those are big crows. I don't know. What's that right there? That's a crow. Thank you, Jenny. Hi, Jenny. And more. So, yeah, we're done with the weather part. And more yesterday, traveling south from Vermont. So you already saw a little clip of that. And coming into Boston in the rain and the downpours, and then going through Boston down to Weymouth and back to Boston to see the show. And I'm going to lift you some music, even if I get a copyright infringement and I'm not allowed to monetize. It's worth sharing, and I don't get in trouble for sharing it. I just can't monetize it. So we'll leave you with some travel and some more music yesterday from Symphony Hall. It was a great day. Well, it was a very busy day, but very rich. Every day is kind of rich around here. And more from yesterday. Talk to you tomorrow. Down the drain, slowly for now. Heading south. Not really looking forward to this. Into the teeth of the storm. I love this license plate though. Let's check it out. CPT ski. FOP. When hell freezes over, I'll ski there 2. Jobs. I can't really read it. All right. Thanks, everyone, here at the Summit Lodge. Hope to see you again next year. Arr, arr, arr. .5 mph, strictly enforced. Yeah, kind of am in a hurry today, but never pays to be in a hurry, so just gonna take it easy. It's still 35 degrees, so the melting is really a brief window. Valley fog. Forever working on this bridge going from Vermont to New Hampshire over the Connecticut River. 36 degrees. Getting colder before it gets warmer. Almost a little scary here in New Hampshire. We're 34 degrees now. Coming out of Springfield past Sunapee. Dense fog and the trees show no sign of defrosting. Very pretty. 93. Looks at New Hampshire. 11:30, 36 degrees. It's just 34 in Cochrane. Still snow on the trees. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed. 57 degrees. Boston is. Oh yeah. I had more than 1.2 on my rain gauge. The heaviest is coming through in the next couple of hours. Wonder how the skiing is today. Well, so far, I don't know if we're going to blow. I was just going to say it's not too windy yet, but all of a sudden a big gust came. At least it's not pouring, and everyone's in a good mood. What is wind? You can make music with moving air, and everything's in waves. Serpent, 1795. Serpent, wood leather, and also straight with valves. Differential advection. As the tube gets fatter, the noise gets lower. Military serpent, 19th century.
My illustrious predecessor at the helm of the Boston Pops, Maestro John Williams. It's from his enchanting score to the modern holiday classic Home Alone. And it's put there to remind me, going to be screening the entire film, Home Alone, here on our high-def screen with the entire score played live by your very own Boston Pops. Ladies and gentlemen, the miraculous annual return of Sparkle, the Christmas Wonder Horse. Hey, Sparkle, how you doing? Good boy, Sparkle. He really thinks he's a horse. to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too, Maestro. And all my friends at the Boston Pops, look at you!
Oh, Santa, I hope you know how much we appreciate your coming and visiting us every year.
Well, I hope you know. I've heard that. I love you too. But I do want you to know that I appreciate you letting me park on the roof. No, those tickets were really adding up. They tried to put a boot on Comet.
Oh, Santa. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. For us, for everyone all around the world, and there are so many people who are in need of your help. You help us. How can we help you?
You could be Santa.
Oh, me?
Yes, of course you. You look into my eyes and you ask if you can heal the saddened eyes, unhappy lives. I'll tell you how I feel. The truth is in these words I speak. I'll say them to you now. But if Christmas time can warm your heart, you already know how to give someone a gift, not just something in their hands. A hug, a nod, a memory. Is there anything more grand than to love and lift? That is the gift we all must learn and teach. We all can be called Santa. It's well within our reach. So reach out and sing this Santa song. Sing it to your neighbor. I'm sure they'll sing along if you just reach out. It's all you have to do. Just give the gift of giving love. And you'll be Santa too.
Me? Well, I always pictured Santa as a big jolly guy in a red suit.
No. I mean, it's more than that. You see, it's not just the suit or the boots upon my feet, the fluffy beard, the Santa hat, the red rose of my cheek. No, it's you, the way you choose to love your family and your friends, the way you show kindness to a stranger. It really never ends, so we should reach out and sing this Santa song. Sing it to a friend you know and feel that love gets stronger. Reach out, it's all you have to do. Just give the gift of giving love.
We should reach out,
yes, and sing this Santa song. Sing it to a friend you know and feel that love gets stronger. Reach out, it's all you have to do. Just give the gift of giving love.
The gift of giving love, and you'll be Santa too. Well, that really puts things in perspective. Thank you, Santa.
No, thank you, Santa. And all my Santas in the room. Merry Christmas! Spread the word! Merry Christmas, Santa.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. 5, 6, 7, 8.